And hello E39 source, my name is Will from youtube.com/Will the Plank and the Tech Plank, and today I bring you our UK spec 2001 530 automatic. So the car is in Orient Blue and it's sitting on a set of the Style 42 18-inch wheels. They're staggered offsets with I think it's 8J at the front and 9J at the rear, and it's quite interesting because this car was actually spec'd with these wheels from factory, so it wasn't something someone has added on. They were there when the car was sold. Now this is the second E39 we've had in the family. My dad originally had a 535 the V8 Auto, that was a 97, and obviously he's upgraded to this when the automatic transmission died on that and it wasn't really worth doing. This is quite a good car, it's on low mileage as well. We'll get to the mileage in a minute. Obviously the paintwork's in good condition. I've just given it a quick clean. It needed a bit of a better go over. My chamois is a little bit old and it wasn't really working as well as I'd have liked it to. So it's not as clean as it could be. So specification wise on the outside it's got the chrome package there, which is quite a nice little feature. Electric mirrors, they're not folding electric mirrors I don't think, can't remember. And obviously being a facelift model, it's got the angel eyes with the halos, and we've got an upgraded LED kind of style light in those, so they shine a lot whiter rather than the old yellow halogen stuff. Let's have a look inside the car, shall we? So as we slip in the car, we can see that we've got a full leather interior. It's not electric, it is manually operated, but it is complete with armrest. It's got one of the M Sport steering wheels with all the buttons for cruise control on the audio stuff on it. It's got the dual zone climate control. It has had a radio replacement. We have put in a Pioneer DHX6500 DAB. You can see the little windscreen mounted DAB aerial there. The speakers all round have been replaced with a set we got from Halfords. They're the Edge brand. They're not the greatest in the world, but they are components up front and just a standard set of 5 1/4 in the rear. We will more than likely change those out for something a bit better quality at some point in the future, but considering the stock speakers are a little bit blown when we got it, you know, anything's an upgrade for the price we paid. Obviously it's got the automatic gearbox with the kind of Tiptronic style transmission. I can't remember exactly what they call these, Steptronic or something like that, whatever it is. You know, you pop it down and into a drive, flick it over, and you can do the manual shifting, so to speak. We've got an armrest with a cubby in there, and obviously bits and bobs as you'd expect. Kind of the wood effect trim. I'm not too keen on the wood effect trim myself, but I'll probably eventually end up taking ownership of this car, you know, in a year or two's time, I imagine. And there's a few things I would do to it when it is fully mine, and I'm not just, you know, on the insurance to drive it. Also with the audio upgrade, we've had a Parrot kit installed. I did all this installation myself with my day job is kind of like car audio and things like that. So that's an MKO 9200 system, and it gives you Bluetooth hands-free, and obviously you can add extra audio in, but you know, we mainly do it off this thing here. So let's pop a key in the old girl and let's start her up. So we've got the straight 6 3-litre M54 B30 engine here. I think it's 232 horsepower. It's quite a nice one. Quite a good sounding one too. This car has only done 47,581 miles since new, and it is all backed up with paperwork to prove that, and this does drive really kind of like a new car, you know. For something this old, it is so tight, especially compared to the V8. The V8 had the recirculative ball steering, and this has got a good old-fashioned rack and pinion system, and you know, the weighting on this is just brilliant. Let's have a little look under the bonnet. Or the hood as you American guys call it. So here she is, the dual Vanos engine. It's really quite clean underneath here. As you can see, this is where like extra air filters would be for the V8 option and things like that. Obviously dual cabin filters, but runs really smooth. No problems at all with the running of this. In fact, we only had to replace the cam sensor, and it's just running really great at the moment. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera at the moment, but those are the upgraded LED halos on this car that you can see here. And I personally think they make quite a difference. So obviously looking around in the interior, we got leather all round, vents in the back, and leather's in really good condition. With the armrest as well. It needs a little bit of a cleaner here, but it's nice and comfy, even set for my driving position, which is 6'3". There's a hell of a lot of space back here. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is on sports suspension. I don't think it is, as the ride height could be a little bit lower. but it is very comfy, even with the, the higher profile or lower profile tyres, you were saying, the bigger wheels, the ride quality is very fantastic, like you'd expect from any of these 5 Series. Another nice option it's got is the full glass sunroof, which does a full sliding back and tilting up as well, which is quite nice. And it's got this little little cover here, but obviously it doesn't work fully in operation when it's like that. So let's get a little exhaust clip of the car, see what it sounds like. This is the stock system, but it's got nice throaty growl to it. Another nice option this car has is parking sensors or PDC all the way round, which is pretty good. The paintwork on this car is in decent shape. There's a few stone chips on the bumper and things like that where it could do with touching up, but that will come eventually. So the reason this car has such low mileage was that it's actually a Cat D write-off. It was had a nice shunt up the backside and was off the road for about 3 or 4 years until it was finally replaced and put back on. And then it was owned by an older gentleman for a while and passed down to his son, I think, and his son sold it on. So it only had 42,000 miles when we got it on the clock about August, September last year. But other than that, it's got a full BMW service history and lots of other bits and bobs, and it is just a genuinely nice car, and the repair has been done so well you wouldn't really notice. Also means we got it for an absolute steal. It's like we probably got this car for about £2,000 or £3,000 less than a similar spec one at this mileage would go for, and that is a serious bonus. That was the overview of the Family 530i 2001 on a private plate. Yeah, maybe we'll make some more videos on this soon. If you head over to my channel, if you're interested in E46s, I've got my 3 Series here that I do a few videos on and bits and bobs with that. That is my daily driver. A decent little runner, but yeah, if you're interested in that, head over there. There'll be some videos on it. Until next time, folks, I'll see you soon.